Hello, hello, hello. What is up, guys? I didn't even know Trump was doing an interview at 9 o'clock. That's unfortunate timing for me, but it's all right. It does. I mean, I'll probably see some clips of it on here. We'll take a look at some of the clips. Sean Hannity interview on Fox. I've just been alerted of that. Any word on XRP? I don't know what XRP is going to do. I mean, it was hampered by the SEC in the last bull run, so who knows how high it's going to go. I mean, people are saying what, $10, $15 maybe. Have the deportations started yet? Yeah, they've started. We gotta wait for more, a bigger sample, I would say, before we give opinions on if the deportations are effective. I mean, apparently they're already running into less border encounters, which is really bullish news because it means people are not trying it and it's a secure border. XRP, and am I on board? No, I'm not. I would never buy XRP, but I know it's a very popular coin. People always ask me about it. I remember, when we referred to it as Ripple. I always thought that was a better name. You lost $240 on the Melania meme coin. What do you mean? Do you sold it for a loss of 240? Yeah, the Melania meme coin is not doing well. But listen, I wouldn't buy either of them. They'll probably the Melania one will probably go back up. I think fully diluted, the Melania one is under $1 billion if I saw it correctly. Or no, not fully diluted. Right now, fully diluted, it's like 3.5 billion or something. Look at this report though. Kamala Harris reportedly placing blame on her husband. I feel like that's a fake report. I mean, they're going to be headed for divorce. Kamala thinks she can do better. Doug Emhoff. What a pathetic situation that is. Public office in my future, I don't think so, man. Transparency from Trump is awesome. Yeah, it certainly is different. It certainly is a lot different. That's something I really don't hear a lot of liberals talk about, is at least Trump says what he's going to do. Do you think Eric Adams gets a pardon? I don't know. I mean, to me, I think that could go either way. Eric Adams was really kissing up to Trump towards right after Trump won, even before Trump won. He was. I mean, he was always like this. He's a liberal. I don't, but I don't know. Trump was saying some good things about him, so maybe. BTC and Solana. I mean, that's a real safe portfolio if you've got that. At least you're not going to suffer the lot. Yeah, I mean, you suffer in losses. It's tough, man. Especially with these meme coins. There's just nothing to hold them up. You got to just deal with it. Is but sometimes that Trump coin was real bad. When is the UFO stuff released? I don't know. There was a lot of talk about the JFK files being released. I don't know if that happened. They said, oh, by 3 o'clock. I saw like 50 people tweet out the same thing. 3 o'clock, they're getting released. And then I didn't even see anything. So you think Fuentes on his ex just makes up shit at this point about Trump being Jewish and bitching and moaning? Well, I mean, you have to understand there's a big overlap, and Fuentes thinks that all the Trump supporters should be followers of him. Like all these people that worship Trump, he thinks they should worship him. So he can't really support Trump. It's like he views Trump as a competitor, I think. Honestly, that's how it is. So it's just like he's just trying to find disagreements, I think. Missed Trump coin. What coin is that? Is that the Muhammad coin you're talking about that they said they were going to launch? So Trump's created this meta where it's like, oh, now they were talking about Facebook launching their own meme coin. Now Mark Cuban's going to launch his own meme coin. Now Saudi Arabia is going to launch their own meme coin, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's hope none of that happens. That would flood the market even more. Doge going to hit $1 eventually. Yeah, I think for sure. I think Doge will hit $2 probably if I had to guess. People were mad at me in my video comments. You were happy about Detroit getting jobs back. Oh, what were they mad at you about? The best way I can defend Trump is by arguing he probably doesn't even know what a rug pull is. Well, I mean, I just wonder who set that up for him, you know? But honestly, even trying to defend that, why would it's just like obviously Trump knows to a degree what it is. He's not a child. He understands that the only coin you'd be interested in if someone released an official God or official Jesus coin. Well, there is a Jesus coin, but it's only at like 20 million. Did you react to the Ross pardon yet? I did do a video on that. I mean, I'm happy Trump did it. Normally, a lot of times where both Democrats and Republicans, the people running, I mean, Trump back in 2016, Biden in 2020, they kept saying they're going to pardon certain people to like, oh, it's because these sentences are so bad and they never end up doing it. It's mainly with Snowden, but also so that was fun to see Trump do that. What happened to Mark Cuban? He shut up really quick. I mean, Cuban can read the room. He got embarrassed in that election. He started doing this half-assed thing where he was kind of campaigning. Mohammed Coin is here hoping it'll balloon a bit in the Saudi Arabian time zone. Yeah, what there it's got to be like 6 a.m. maybe. I know I saw that coin. That's not the real coin though, man. They just launched those fake coins and I mean there's that fake Baron official coin. Did you hear about the Nashville shooter? Yeah, no. I heard about that. A black Nazi Groiper. I mean, it's just like, come on. I saw a little bit of that. Did you watch the Dear Elon video? Yeah, I did. That was a while ago, I think. You're talking about the one after the H1B issues? Do you fuck with Doug Emhoff? Is that the question? I think Doug's gonna have to go on a revenge arc if he gets divorced by Kamala. She's about to divorce him. She's pissed off. She's like, I can do better than you. I'm more attractive. You got to feel bad for the dude. Juan, what's up? Do you remember me? Yeah, you're the dude from Japan. I remember you, man. You put $5 into a coin, you're not gonna make shit putting. Listen, you're not making anything putting $5 into a coin. Maybe you'll get even if you get like a 20x. What's the point? Sean, what's up, man? $30. You're a whale, man. You are. Do you see the Reddit meltdown over Elon? Yeah. Well, how about just the Reddit meltdown in general? You've got okay, guys. This is the thing with Reddit. These people, it's just it's demented. They're like, we have to protest Elon Musk for doing the Nazi salute, so we're going to not allow links to be shared from Big Bad Evil X. Oh my goodness. If you share, and these are like macho like subreddits, like NFL subreddit, they're like crying about it like little girls. I mean, you're in an NFL, you're in a sports subreddit, and you're this liberal bitch. Are you kidding me? Seriously, you're gonna ban links from a very valuable site for sports information because, but these people they're just all butthurt that Trump won. That's what it comes down to. Show me your portfolio. Yeah, my portfolio is not doing well. It's not. It needs to improve here soon. I'll be honest. I'm getting pretty. This is not the bull market we signed up for. I'll tell you that much. I'm getting pissed off. But this is what crypto is. You got to just wait. I mean, it was doing really well last week. It was. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, $5, huge waste of time. Well, it's just like, how could you invest $5? Even if you get like 100x, it's not enough. It's just my name in Japanese because I thought it was cool. I'm white, by the way. Well, I mean, that's fine, man. Yes, I won't make anything, but also max loss is $4.99. Well, I mean, you're just so it is a waste of money. It's a waste of time. Trump will use the profits to buy Greenland. You heard it here first. I mean, he's got to do something like that, honestly, to make up for it. He really does. Out of everything, what is the most interesting thing Trump has done? Probably the AI thing with the Stargate. There's a lot of people that don't like that because of Larry Ellison and what he said. I mean, there was always going to be a massive investment into AI. I think Trump was told it was kind of non-negotiable because of how important it's going to be for the future. Reddit got to be 70-30. I mean, political Reddit is like 95 to 5 or 90 to 10. Matt Mesh, what's up, man? There's actually a new Deer Vivek video from Sam Hyde. He made another one. How's the weather? It's been freezing cold, man. Hannity is boring. Yeah, I mean, but you'd still want to hear Trump's perspective in that interview. Elon could buy Greenland. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he could, but I don't even know if Greenland's really going to cost all that much at this point. Our Trump is all right. Oh, there actually is there used to be a subreddit called the Donald. They banned it though way back like in 2016. They banned it. There's our conservative subreddit. That's a conservative, or at least the last time I checked, I haven't been on there in a while. That's a legitimate conservative subreddit. Remember when I told you I was trying to bulk? I'm already up to 160, finishing off one large jar of peanut butter a week. Well, yeah, that's what you got to do, man. That's good. Try and get like 300 grams of protein, I would say. Isn't the political well our politics? Yeah, you're not going to go into our politics and do anything. It's like 99 to 1. It might be 100 and like 100% Democrats, honestly, because if you send a message, it's just going to get downvoted to hell. Were you hoping to see Nasdaq 420 go like at least like 4 or 5 billion? Honestly, at least like 2 billion. Would you do a 2028 electoral map with Greenland and Canadian provinces? That would be pretty funny. Hypothetical. I don't even think I could do that though because it's just like I would have to like do an independent format because there's not going to be an actual thing where I can go to a website and add in those things. I mean, you could kind of do it, I think, because they have different like they have like a world, like a world map, but I don't think they have it formatted properly to where it shows all the electoral votes in the United States. The United States would just be like one big electoral vote, basically. Yeah, I don't know. Unless they have like a North American election thing you can do, but then I don't know if that includes Greenland. When will Trump meet with Putin? I would imagine it's some point soon. Trump did send off a pretty interesting a pretty interesting message to Putin. Oh, dude, this is funny. Look, look. Hold on. They got like Germany sounds in the back because of what AOC said. Trump has just signed an executive order shutting down all migrant entry across the southern border. It includes design crossings and port entries. I wonder what Trump is going to do with the Panama situation. Yeah, it's going to be tough. He's going to have to bully them pretty badly. But Panama's going to use the whole idea of, oh, we're just a independent country. You can't do that. And then they're going to try and get all the support. Here, this is what Trump said. Trump is trying to start playing hardball with Russia, it looks like. He originally tries to like, oh, I love Russia. They helped us win the Second World War. All of that being said, uh, he's talking about how Russia's economy is failing. He wants to do Putin a big favor, settle down and stop the ridiculous war. It's only going to get worse. So yeah, that's what Trump said. I mean, he should really put that on X as well, but thoughts on Elon Musk and the salute? I was just it's just kind of strange. I mean, it's just out of nowhere. I mean, you have to think Elon. I know they're like, well, he's autistic and stuff, but you have to think there he knows. I mean, that was a pretty aggressive salute there, and it is the German or it is the Roman salute. That's what it is when you go like this, and that's what he did. It wasn't straight right up. It was a and then up. Would Greenland be a state? No, they don't have the population to get statehood. They don't have anywhere close to the population. They would have one electoral vote, but then it wouldn't make sense because they'd get two senators and a governor. What do you think of Ross Ulbricht selling off coins? Yeah, I don't think it'll really affect it. I mean, Bitcoin has such a massive market cap. I don't think it's really going to affect much. I don't know. Do you think he'll dump all of them at the same time? I mean, so what should we see in the coming days of Trump's early presidency? Well, I would imagine he'd probably want to try and establish some type of negotiating period between Russia, Ukraine, the border situation, obviously. I mean, he has been pretty active on that recently. And I do want to hear him make a comment as president on the Greenland situation as well, because he hasn't really made a comment on that yet, at least that I've seen. But this is just one of those things to where there's so much stuff that's going on. I mean, this is Trump saying, I didn't even know what about my coin. He's acting like I didn't know. It's kind of odd. What's up? Just got here. What's up, man? Would you say Harris trying to blame her husband on her election loss when she clearly was a horrible candidate? Why would I say that? I don't know if that. It seems like that's not true. I mean, her husband did nothing, literally nothing, and the husband, the significant other, especially in a situation like that, is going to be very, very meaningless unless there's stuff that went on behind the scenes. But that seems like a divorce waiting to happen. If you're going to blame your husband after what we saw, what are you talking about, lady? She's just trying to blame someone else. That's what it seems like to me. The coin dump won't matter because MicroStrategy alone buys 11 to 12k BTC a week. I know there's just so much volume that goes into Bitcoin. It's irrelevant. It can will it really withstand anything. I mean, what is it going to go down like 1%? That's nothing in crypto. Like 3%, it's nothing. Panama citizens burning the American flag pisses you off. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really surprised, but I mean, look, that canal is a huge part of their economy, but it's, you know how these situations are. The United States wants it. We built the canal. They're like, no, now it's ours. We gave it to them for basically nothing, for like $1 as like an act of grace. When did the Silk Road guy get incarcerated? I think 2011 or 2012. Trump has an interview on right now with head. I know people were telling me that. I didn't realize that. I would have streamed this at like 8, I guess. I don't know, but he has 435 BTC. I mean, you know what I was wondering about that? If you're in jail, do you tell people that visit you that you need to sell this or whatever? I think it's kind of an interesting dynamic. I don't know. I guess he didn't sell anything. He had to diamond hand it by by force because he couldn't sell. The climate BS was axed. Yeah, well he axed it in 2017 with the so Trump took the US out of the Paris Climate Agreement right when he came in. Biden put us back in. Trump takes us back out. And then imagine a Democrat wins and then they put us back in. When is the college basketball bracketology 2.0 coming out? I don't know. It'll probably be a little while, honestly. Yeah, I saw the shooter said that about Mr. Beast. I was like, I think he was just trying to name people at the end there. He's trying to name people. Wait for BTC to dip below 100k to buy more. I mean, I'm not in BTC, man. I mean, at this point, I mean, if you're buying BTC at like, even if you're buying it at 96, 97, you might get a 2x. I mean, yeah, but I'm looking at like 150k, 200k. Maybe it is higher because of the Trump influence and the strategical reserve that they want to set up. If they set that up, maybe it pushes it to 250 or 300. But I don't know how much more of the BTC juice can be squeezed. Elon needs to buy TikTok. I mean, it'll probably be some billionaire. BlackRock buys. I know. So I saw BlackRock make a huge purchase of Bitcoin today. Trump and Elon must encourage more anti-woke rhetoric in Europe, or Europe will become Muslim by 2100. Well, Europe is, I think, slowly shifting slightly more conservative. It looks like at least certain countries. I know Poland is shifting further right. Germany is slightly shifting right. I mean, look at Starmer's approval rating. I think it's like 20%, but they should have overthrown him. Honestly, I mean, with what happened with the killing of those three young girls, and then they defend migrants and say you're all racist. I mean, that's just horrible. I mean, that's where the UK is, though. Trump is your boy, but if we don't get some executive orders on crypto in the first week, yeah, we're waiting for these crypto orders. I think they got to be coming soon. I mean, Trump's in crypto. It's going to happen, man. It has to happen. Trump's too far into crypto at this point. You uninstalled TikTok and now you can't get it back. Yeah, they took it off the App Store. They took it off the app, but apparently you can still have the app in the United States until it gets sold to an American. Right wing in Europe is liberal, big difference. Yeah, well, it's like Canada, but it's still better than what they had. But I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. It doesn't seem like it's going to because there were conservative parties in power already. But at a certain point, you would think the people are going to have enough. I mean, the problem is maybe at that point they're going to be outnumbered. That's the issue. I'm really worried if China does something in the U.S. calls on military aid, the NATO countries are going to back out and stay neutral. Now they would send something, but with NATO, it's like pulling teeth. But I think they would send something because of the Ukraine situation, the amount of stuff that the United States sent. 'I hope Trump finds out about the drones. I know he said he was going to tell people. Um, so hopefully he'll tell people, within the next few days. I don't know. Atlas Intel Trump poll tomorrow. Dude, come on. I thought we were done. We were done with this stuff. Maybe I should want it back. It'd be better for me. What's the update on the deportations? I mean, it's really early for the deportations. They're happening. The deportations are happening, and there's less encounters because people know they're not allowed in. And Trump sealed all the areas of entry. That's the report. But we're gonna have to wait a little bit. But I mean, Trump is, I would say, doing what he said he was going to do. We'll see how many people get deported. But it's like it's been 2 days. Let's give it like 2 weeks, and then we'll see how many people they're deporting per day, and how easy it's going, and how many self deportations and all that, the metrics like that. Nine 11, the moon landing, USS Liberty should be declassified. Well, the only one that I heard about possibly out of those three was 9/11, possibly declassifying documents on that. Thoughts on the church? Yeah, the church thing with Trump was just. I mean, the lady's a wacko, obviously. Does I don't really care. I mean, did you see Vance's face? They released the mugshot of the kid, and the guy looked like a possessed demon. Yeah, but did you see? They didn't want to show his mugshot. They kept showing him when he was a kid because they knew it was going to be like, oh, people are going to be racist now. But I mean, you could tell with that mugshot and how brutal it was. They knew people were going to be, so they didn't release it. And now, like this, and now that stabbing, all the outrage is gone from it. You know how these things work with the news and how quickly it moves. Can you do an update on the A's Vegas Stadium? I don't know. I mean, if there's an update, I'll have to look it up to see if there's an update on it. Honestly. Yeah, guys, that's right. If I do have my Discord link pinned, if anyone wants to join my Discord. I find it fascinating that state media has all this effort now to be critical. Well, it's all just based off of who's in political power. That's why. I mean, But I mean, like the media has pretty much acted the way I thought they were going to act throughout this situation with Trump going in. They threw their hands up. They did the fake outrage with Musk and the Nazi salute and everything. The church lady was on The View. You're joking. You gotta be. I mean, we live in a simulation. The church lady was on The View. Oh man. Yeah, I saw that. Jack, I saw that. But where were they walking to? You had you at a certain point in that Rebel News video, I was like, this dude is gonna walk a marathon. The dude is gonna walk a marathon. That was a crazy video, Larry. They asked him like 400 questions. Moved to South Carolina. Yeah, I mean South Carolina is a good state for weather because you get like in the middle. Remember the vaccine, the dance? Yeah, I remember that. They copyrighted me for that. I live near Chicago. What's the chance the White Sox get a new stadium? Seems unlikely. I don't know. I mean, it probably is unlikely. They're probably gonna have to move. Honestly, man, it's hard to say though. Snowing in Florida. I saw Florida got 10 inches of snow in like some areas. Faves for the Natty next year. Well, it looks like probably Texas and Ohio State, but we're gonna have to see. I think the portal reopens. The Trump vaccine, don't forget. Yeah, well, he did have warp speed. I mean, I think that's a main criticism from Republicans of Trump is that. What do you think of Stargate? I don't know. Musk said they hadn't. Apparently, they didn't get the funding that they said they had gotten. I mean, it's obvious AI is an arms race, and they're going to be heavily invested into AI. They kind of have to be. It's non-negotiable. But the Stargate thing is kind of weird with some of the people heading it. But it's always going to be billionaires. You think America and Russia should join forces with a military agreement? NATO would lose their minds. Have Russia, the United States, and China. That would really work. You got some snow in Texas? Yeah, it's cold basically everywhere right now. Will you tell Chris John to have another drink? Yeah, go ahead, guys. The Tropicana is mainly gone, so in about a month you can see the start of construction. Oh, they are starting construction on that? I did. Idaho is gaining significant population. That is true. Are you shadow banned? Yeah, you are. I'm just kidding. That's what is a joke. Global warming. Yeah, I mean, I always got, it's always dumb when liberals talked about global warming on a day in the summer when it was hot. It's just like you can't really judge temperature like that. But conservatives, some do conservatives do it as well. It's a really long period of time. You have to factor everything in. It's not a specific storm, and how many COVID vaccines did I take? Zero. You think Trump wants to ally with Russia to fight China? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, man. They're not gonna fight China. Come on, fight China. What do you mean? Economically? Did Trump snub Elon? Yeah, it doesn't seem like Elon is too happy. Well, that he had a bad experience with OpenAI and he sued them. Yeah. I mean, I guess Elon's probably not too happy about that. If the funding happens, Musk said they hadn't raised the funds, and then Altman said, yeah, they had. China and Russia are allies. I mean, kind of, they are. I mean, when you've got NATO, you kind of have to, you know, but I don't think they're crazy close allies. Is Discord free speech? Yeah, I think Discord is free speech on you. Looks like my chat disconnected. Oh, now it connected again. Well, hopefully there wasn't a lag. Yeah, the stream paused. Yeah, now I'm getting a bunch of messages. I'm getting a bunch of messages. Now I think I'm back, guys. Am I back? All right, I think I'm back. So I don't know. Did I answer that question? I don't think I answered that question. Thoughts on Vivek and his future in politics? Yeah, basically what I said was he. Oh, it's laggy. Basically, what I said about Vivek was it was just a very odd situation, and blame the idea that they tried to blame the idea that oh he's running for governor of Ohio. Yeah, but why were they so obsessed with the whole Department of Government efficiency and him and marketing with him and Musk and everything like that? And so he's gone a day before Trump takes office. It's very odd. But I think he has an issue to where he called Americans lazy and he's Indian and he wants the H-1Bs and it's just not a good look. Doge isn't a real department. Well, it really doesn't matter, honestly. Musk is going to have a lot of power in terms of deciding what things get cut. Whether or not you think it's a real department is kind of irrelevant. Thoughts on Marco Rubio? I'm not a fan personally. Well, he's very pro Israel, which means that there's going to be involvement in the Middle East and possibly involvement with Iran. And he's also a China hawk. I mean, there's a lot of people that like Rubio, though. That's the funny thing. Like, if you look at the approval rating of the Trump people that are going to be confirmed, Rubio's got like the highest approval. Is there a new virus? I didn't see it, man. Let's hope that bird virus goes away. Bird flu. Yeah, Trump got us out of the Paris Climate Accord. He did it for the second time. Trump wanted H1B too. Yeah, but that's a little bit different just in how what Vivek said. I mean, it's a bit different. But Trump in general has used H1B and abused it, and he admitted it back his first time he ran. Didn't Iran try to kill Trump? I don't think so, man. I really don't think so. But like in what way? They were like, oh, they're threatening him. Let's just not give any America. Let's just not give ourselves an excuse to go in and do something there. Like it was they kept saying that though. Another fire started in North LA. Yeah, I saw it. I think hopefully that's normally where I think the fires are in the mountains, the forest areas. So hopefully the winds don't pick it up. Reddit's been insane this week. Yeah, well they got so lost. Reddit did. They started trying to ban all the links to X. It's hilarious. You like my videos, but wish you were more sympathetic to Israel because they're the only Jewish nation constantly fighting Islamic. Well, dude, I mean, I don't we have enough people that are sympathetic towards. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of people that are very sympathetic. It's a lot of people in the government. Does it really matter? I mean, it's like for me, dude, it's I think the United States should try and detach ourselves from affairs, especially in the Middle East. Nothing good has come from it at all, and it just keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's just a total mess. I mean, look at the country of Syria as an example of just a complete failed mess. Reddit mods trying to ban X links, especially like the sports ones. Like, how much of a bitch are you? I think a Bitcoin reserve is a disaster for the dollar. You'll be pissed if Trump does it. Well, no, it's happening. It is happening, but no, it's not going to have a big effect on the dollar. I think you're overreacting. You're overreacting. You're having a drama thing. It's going to help cryptocurrency, and it's necessary. Trump should have done it in 2017. We would have had zero debt in the United States if Trump did it in 2017. Imagine that. Didn't Trump admit Iran tried to kill him? Yeah, I mean maybe he did, but like in what situation? Was it the plane situation? But I mean it's like let's just leave it alone, man. I mean, do you think USC will be good? USC football? It's unlikely they're going to be that good, honestly, man. I mean, they have a talented roster, they do, but in the Big Ten, probably a four-loss team, honestly, maybe a three-loss team. Put 1 trillion into Cuba's shitcoin. Yeah, well, are they trying to CTO that? That's crazy. What happened with Cuba? I mean, that's just like they make three different coins. Seriously, I mean, they got hacked though. What's the alpha male looking like in Reddit? What, there's an alpha male group? There's a subreddit called Alpha Male. Yeah, I mean, some of the subreddits, if they're not about politics, I like looking at. Some different ones are kind of fun to look at, but any political, it's a problem. Best AI coins. I don't even know any, honestly. I mean, I have a few AI. Actually, I think I only have one AI coin. It's hard to say, man, just because there's so many AI coins now. They really diluted the market with AI coins, and they're all the same. They all look the same. They're all the same projects. I mean, it also depends on like what type of market cap are you looking for. What do you think would happen if Trump rug pulled his coin? I'm not even sure. I don't know. I mean, he wouldn't be able to cash out more than. I mean, I don't even know what the liquidity of it is right now, but yeah, he'd cash out like 700 million. It just doesn't make a lot of sense for him to rug pull it. It'd be a horrible look, and also he wouldn't get a ton in because you're pulling 80% of the supply, and the coin would go to nothing. There's a dude on Wall Street bets that lost 700K on an option DJT stock would go up. That's tough. But I mean, if you've got 700K, yeah, he's fine, I would imagine. So what's happening with Big Mike and Obama? They're getting a divorce, it looks like, possibly. Would you spend $18,000 to go on an alpha male boot camp? Yeah, you seen those clips, those YouTube shorts? I see some of those before. That's pathetic. DMAGA. I don't know. I'll check DMAGA. I don't think it's probably not doing. I mean, these Trump coins are just getting destroyed because of Trump. Yeah, these coins are getting wrecked. It's not doing anything. I mean, Trump really has hurt the market, man. He really has. Trump will not rug pull. He has bigger plans. He's always three steps ahead. Yeah, well, it just doesn't make sense to rug pull, anyways. If he sells, no one would give a shit. Let's be honest. Oh, people would. I mean, that's a scum thing to do, honestly. But like, you talking about like sell in general, just like rug pull the entire thing, or sell a little bit, because it's gonna be tracked. His sells are gonna be tracked anyways. BTC dropping. Yeah, I mean, it's what happens. It fluctuates. Let's debate. LOL. What's your YouTube channel, man? No way, Link. I forgot what I was talking about. Honestly, I can't give you a link. It'd be historic to do a rug pull as a president. Well, it is a slow rug pull. It's a slow rug pull because of just when he gets his supply. But it has to be done for a reason because I mean, this coin is down, it's down 10%, but it's like, it doesn't have enough liquidity to rug pull the entire thing. The liquidity is 700 million. Wait till the Obama coin drops. Yeah. To be fair, Obama's not doing that. I'm looking to put 10 into Daddy. How is that doing? Really, the Andrew Tate coin? Like this is the Saudi coin, Saris. This is not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This thing had a massive wick. 22 million wick. What? That's a fake Saudi coin. Yeah, the Andrew Tate coin is who knows, honestly. This is a pump fund this is his coin, I think. Is it seriously only at 36? I thought it was higher than 36. 36 million. Yeah, there is a big Mike coin. I remember seeing that. I don't think it caught on though. Putin coin was a rug pull. There's probably a lot of coins that I mean, I'm sure it was a fake coin. There's probably like 20 different Putin coins that have rugs. That's just what it is right now. It's what it always is in crypto. But now because there's a meta and people are looking for these official coins, it's gonna be a constant thing. You still like TDS? I mean, yeah, TDS is a good, but you know what it is, Jack? It's concerning because it's like there's just so many coins now. I mean, we all have our memes that we like, but it's tough. Like this is a tough market because there's like you think well the bull market's going to happen, but there's so many coins out. I just wonder if we're going to be diluting ourselves with all these coins if it's Saudis will invest 600 billion. Yeah, imagine if they did and that would be it went to like 200 billion dollars. Did you see Obama was having an affair? I think it's all based on speculation with Obama right now. I mean, we'll see. I mean, it looks like they're not together. At least they don't go to things together, which is strange for a couple. Doge of efficiency about to go sub 100 million. Yeah, things are tanking. It's mainly because of that Trump coin. I think it's just sucked everything out of the market. Is there a CIA coin? There's probably rug pulls. You like VibeCat? Were meme coins rug pulls though like this before Trump? Well, yeah, but the problem is now the thing is Trump's coin was so massive and it got so much money dumped into the market. People just create coins in the same narrative as Trump official, so it'll be like Barron official, Don Jr. official, Putin official. And so it's like that and so that makes it even easier. But yeah, there's always rug pulls. There's 10 rug pulls every minute. I mean, it's just, it is, especially when the market gets active. Go on Dex Screener, you'll see. GME looks bottomed. The GameStop meme. Well, because it's up 16% now. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's bouncing. 20, it's down to 21 million. Wow. Do you know why DC always votes blue? DC's like isn't it 50% black? People asking me where I live. I mean, that always happens. It always happens. I mean, how many? I live in Ohio. Honestly, I do live in Ohio. I've told people that. Doge is up 400%. Yeah, that makes sense because it went down to about 6 cents. That was its low of the cycle. And what is it now? Like 30 something. What do you think of fine? This is fine. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of that. I've seen that coin before, that meme. But I mean, dude, I just whenever I see this, it's like it's the one on Ethereum or Solana. Doesn't really help that they don't even have the fucking market cap on this when you look at it. Fully diluted, the one on Ethereum is. People hate Ethereum, man. They really do. Oh, great. That you can't even look at the chart. Yeah, it looks maybe bottomed, honestly, man, if that's the one you're talking about. He lives in Maine. Maine would probably be a tough place to live, honestly. Upper Maine, northern Maine. That's a lot of forest area, I feel like. Melania to $50. I wouldn't be buying Melania. I mean, you're probably buying the bottom, honestly. Yeah, you're right. Government efficiency is getting destroyed. Holy crap. What, because Vivek left it? No, I'm kidding. It got destroyed because Vivek left. We'll see if it bounces. How were you able to predict better than the Seltzer polls? Well, I think really anyone could have predicted better than the Seltzer polls. Has your approval of Trump dipped since the coin and the H1B? Well, I really wasn't surprised by the H1B with Trump, honestly. That was kind of what I expected because he had always been pro legal immigration. He'd always say it. The coin, yeah, the coin is bad, I think, man. But I mean, the coin is just a crypto thing. But honestly, if we need to break out of this, we need to break out of this funk with crypto. I'll be honest, because he turned the market bearish. I'm not, but I mean, it is like a sell the news event. When Trump comes into the office, it was going to be a sell the news. You buy Melania, the Melania coin. I never bought it. No. Join your rec team at Youngstown State. I'm yeah, your rec team. I'm not close to Youngstown State, brother. You go to Cedar Point. Yeah, I went a few times when I was younger. This month has been very weird for crypto. Yeah, originally this month was going very well for me, and for a lot of us, honestly, for pretty much all of us, this month was going amazing up until that coin launch. Well, even before it was starting to get a little dicey, but Dogalon shit the bed as well. Dogalon Mars. You're American going to school in British Columbia, Canada. Looks like they're going to elect conservative Pierre Poilievre. Yeah. We'll see how conservative they end up being. Did you forget your Jupiter airdrop? I don't do airdrops. I don't need them. I don't need an extra $100, honestly, dude. I have enough capital. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to brag. I don't do airdrops, guys. They're not needed. When you're a whale, you don't need them. Favorite position in bed? I sleep on my back. Do you live in Springfield? No, I don't. I'm not gonna say where I live, man. Come on. You passed your drug test. Well, congratulations, man. You bought 1,500 Melania, now at a loss of 1,000. Should I sell or wait? No, you're selling the bottom. Not financial advice, but you're selling the bottom. I mean, the market's way down right now. Unless you thought there was a better opportunity, but you'd be selling at a bad loss and before the rebound even happens. I mean, I think Melania has been holding pretty at that same price point for a while now. If I remember correctly, I saw it today. You're talking about Trump running again. Thank you for the donation. Reinterpret 14th. We can reinterpret the 22nd for twice to mean consecutive. Trump can run again. Yeah, you're right. It's all about interpretations of the amendments, but I think the problem would be, I mean, Trump might. I don't know, man. Trump is just too old. I think Trump is too old. You don't think Trump would win again, no matter how good his term goes? It depends who the liberal candidate would be. They don't seem like they have a ton right now, but that could change. They could get somebody, but I don't know. Melania is still dropping. Maybe it made a new low. Then I haven't seen it the past few hours. Probably made a new low. It's a bloody market, man. It's a bloody market for it being a bull run. It's not good. Why do you think Trump is so popular in Ohio? It's just Ohio's turned more conservative. But yeah, it is pretty crazy. We were a swing state for a while there, forever. We decided all the elections, but now we're conservative. Congrats on reaching 250K subs. Yeah, that's kind of like a decent milestone. I mean, it's you really you want to focus on, like, I feel like every 100K is a big milestone, but 50 is pretty big as well. I would say it's like 1,500 on Melania. I'd say there's better options than that, honestly. It's just tough. Everything's you're trying to buy the bottom of this stuff. The media needs to give up January 6th. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of irrelevant because Trump won in 24. That was their entire thesis. Trump's unelectable because of January 6th. Then, so I think it's pretty irrelevant. Advice on agent layers, AI agents. I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm not. Colorado is a lost cause. Colorado as a state, yeah, it got too liberal. How do you think Trump wants to deal with the Panama situation? I think you should just blockade the port during negotiations. I have no clue how Trump's going to deal with it, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's an option. Blockading the port that would really hurt Panama. And then what would the negotiation be? Would it be a shared ownership, or would Trump be able to get all of it? I mean, their economy would be crushed. Ethereum to 10K, yeah, I would love to see Ethereum go to 10K. Everyone's been shitting on Ethereum, but we need it to go to 9 or 10K. That'd be just very very good for the Ethereum coins. RB, what's up, man? What's going on? Price target 12K for Ethereum. That would be good. Ethereum is toast. Well, I think everyone's down on it right now because I mean mainly because there's a lot of outflow with the Trump coin. If we get 6K, I think everyone's just bearish on it right now. People are just overreacting with their price predictions on Ethereum right now. Trump will break into the top 10. I mean, probably it will at some point. It's very relevant. Carter, what's up, man? Ethereum to 10K? Yeah, like 9 or 10K, man, I would say. Do you think the people in LA are going to wake up with the fires? I mean, I think it'll be a slightly more right wing. The people there are not happy, certainly. But LA was kind of shifting right already. If you look at like the in-depth map the New York Times did, it was a lot of, like LA County and also the surrounding suburban areas were shifting left, and they're probably going to shift a little bit more left. But the state's not going to be conservative. It's way too far left. But it'll continue to shift a little bit with this fires and just in general the cost of living in LA, I mean, and just in California as a whole, it's going to shift slightly more after it already shifted because it shifted in 2024 a little bit. Have you ever thought about giving up crypto? Well, now is not the time to give it up. I mean, you're entering the bull run here. That'd be the worst time. This has been a 4 year trek here. I mean, April of 21 was the last high. So it's basically 4 years. Remember me? Yeah, dude, I remember you, man. Have I been to Brandywine? Come on, man. No, I don't live there, man. Dude, seriously, I mean, if you're not contributing, man, come on. Like, it's just you're trying to troll me. I understand. Are you running for governor of Ohio myself? No, I don't think I'll ever run for political office. Vance is the obvious front runner, correct? But it's very early. But I don't really see a clear second place for Vance. It was Ramaswamy, but he's kind of lost. He's fallen off. Danish representative to the EU Parliament said "FO" to Trump today about stealing Greenland. Well, I mean, they just have. I would like to hear the Danish explanation for why they think they can keep Greenland when Greenland doesn't want to be owned by them anymore. What is their explanation for that? Rust meme coin. I think it would already be created, man. It'd probably already be created. Bull Run could mirror the 2017 cycle. I honestly hope it does more so than 2021. I mean, I don't like double tops, but I guess it gives people more chances. Feels like it's not as big of a pump when it's a double top. Yeah, I heard about that shooting, man. I heard about this shooting. It's a black Nazi Groiper. Audio is cutting out. Well, listen, if the audio is cutting out, you guys need to exit out of the stream and then re-click on the video. Honestly, that's what happened. I mean, I'm really gonna have to do something to fix this because I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm getting real tired of it, honestly. I don't know why it keeps happening. My audio, it literally, I'm looking at it right now. It says it's fine, but it keeps happening like this. I don't know why. Wouldn't a blockade be considered an act of war? I mean, it doesn't really matter. What are they gonna do? Who's gonna challenge the United States authority? But I don't know. I mean, it's probably not a good idea. I don't know. They need to refresh. Yeah, I know. I got to figure this out, man. It's not good. I'm gonna have to ask YouTube or something. But it does work when you refresh it. Exit out of YouTube. Close the app. I mean, I don't think there would have been a lot of people that were trolling to do that. I don't think they were trolling, honestly, man. Just bought some Bitcoin. What's the forecast? I mean, in a bullish scenario, maybe 200K, maybe 250 in a bullish. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. I mean, it does when you refresh, it does work. But I don't know why this keeps happening. I wonder if anyone knows why this would keep happening to me. Because it used to not happen, and it recently started happening, and I thought it was just a problem for isolated streams. Have you seen the JD Vance movie? I've seen clips from it. I haven't seen the full thing. No, Pluto can't be a planet. It's just too small. I mean, I think there's moons, bigger than Pluto. It's such a small. Airplane mode fixes it. What are you talking about? What is it, reset? You can't really watch streams on airplane mode though, unless you have I guess Wi-Fi. What do you use for Wi-Fi? Just home internet. I mean, but this wouldn't really be an issue with that. It's not a Wi-Fi problem. Maybe it's some type of I don't know, but the Wi-Fi is not coming in and coming out. That's the thing. So I don't know why it would lag unless I have something somehow running on my computer that I don't know about. Would World War III start if China attacks Taiwan? No, I don't think it would start immediately. I mean, it could lead to it, but I don't think it would start immediately if that happened. It would be like a situation that you have to kind of manage, like the Russia-Ukraine situation. Any words on the woman Bishop? Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's obviously hard. I don't even know how that was set up for Trump. It's embarrassing, and that's the type of stuff that Trump is getting rid of, honestly. Who won the 2020 election? Uh, Biden won it by manipulation through big tech, admitted by Mark Zuckerberg. LeBron is it? Well, LeBron's catching some serious heat, honestly, man. LeBron is catching some heat about with the Diddy stuff. Are you asking if I invested into that MLG coin? No, I didn't invest into that. It's unfortunate. I mean, I saw that coin when it was around 2 million, but I didn't invest into it. Biggest fear is that China attacks Taiwan or Iran, does something stupid. Yeah, no, I mean, but I think China's gonna do something to Taiwan whether we want it or not, unless I don't know some peace thing happens. I mean, they already recognize it as part of their own uh, territory, and they demand that other countries do as well. Do you agree that Elon is kind of a cancer that makes the movement harder to defend? Well, I mean, in what sense? I think it's just Musk is very powerful, and so it's he's there's going to be some negative things with him. What, like the salute and stuff? I mean, I don't really care about that, honestly, man. The H1B stuff was really bad though with him because he was acting like a child. What do you think Trump will do since the Taliban refused to give back equipment? Yeah, I saw that. That was kind of, it was like Trump got in and then he's like, hey, can we have our shit back after the terrible withdrawal? They're like, fuck no. I mean, what can you do at this point? It was the U.S. government that botched, the Biden regime that botched it. You got to admit, Elon looked and sounded ridiculous on inauguration day. Yeah, it seemed like it was forced energy. It seemed like he was forcing it. Honestly, man. More so his Twitter behavior. Well, he just constantly. I mean, he's constantly doing that. I think he has people tweet for him and stuff because he owns the platform. He knows his account has the most engagements and stuff. Hypothetical Musk versus Cuban. I mean, it would never happen. I don't know. Cuban, I feel like is just they would never pick Cuban because he's a billionaire. The Democratic Party or liberals wouldn't. Birthright citizenship a thing or not? It was a Trump executive order, but there's a lot of people that are saying in the courts it's going to be a big problem to actually enact that, eliminating birthright citizenship. Do you think Caleb Downs could go number one? Number one in the draft? No, not a safety. A safety can't go number one. Why do the Dems have a problem when people beat capitalism game? Well, they don't like capitalism in general. They don't think anyone should acquire that much amount of wealth. They should think it should be capped at a certain amount, and then you should be taxed. But it's completely. There's no perfect economic model. It just doesn't exist. When you try and create one, it actually makes it worse. Like social, heavy socialism. There's obviously socialist aspects of the government, but heavy socialism and then it leads to communism. It's just a horrible, horrible way to run things. There's so many problems with it. It just completely defies human innovation. Is there actually anyone that genuinely wants Trump to run again? Well, dude, you got to be new to the whole MAGA space. Seriously, there are people that love, 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 love Trump that would 1,000% want him to run again. 1,000%. And look, I like Trump. But there are some people that there's no way. Of course, there's people that want him to run again. The Dodgers are going to basically be the team of Japan by 2030. I know they're getting so many because of Otani and their location too. They're close enough to Japan when you look at MLB teams and stuff. It's either them or like San Diego or Seattle, San Francisco. But they got Otani, so that just draws in more people from Japan. No economic model is perfect. Well, that's what I said, but when you try and make one, it's actually worse. It turns out worse than something like capitalism. If you try and make a perfect economic model, it'll turn out terrible. It's basically what the idea of everything being equal is, which completely goes against just innate human feel. Thoughts on the Seahawks QB room? I don't know. They're still starting Geno there. Sam Howell go elsewhere. I mean, they're one of those teams that's kind of just floundering as like a 500 team right now. They're just floundering. Do you think you'll ever see the Browns win a Super Bowl? Probably not. I mean, the Browns are just. I mean, it ebbs and flows. They'd probably give them 2 or 3 years. They might be back in the playoffs, but they're going to need a quarterback, and they had a horrible deal. The problem is now that the Browns' superstar player Myles Garrett is getting older, and I mean, they're wasting his years. This was a wasted year. Next year is going to be another wasted year, unless somehow they get like a rookie QB who's really good with a second pick. I ever thought of doing a 2028 Dem primary tier ranking? Yeah, I think I was going to do that. I don't know. I never ended up doing it. I don't know why. But I was going to do Republican and Democrat. And I did do Republican. But I mean, with the tier list, yeah, I mean, Democrats probably would be a lot more interesting, anyways, because everyone thinks it's just going to be Vance for Republicans. Browns gave up Mayfield. Yeah, well, Mayfield was kind of run out. Mayfield had kind of overstayed his welcome. It was a weird situation. I have an old Coinbase account with like 80 USD. Forgot about. Should I sell it now? What do you mean sell it for what? Just if you have 80 USD, I guess you could cash it out. I mean, for 80 bucks, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, is the juice worth the squeeze to cash it out, or just put it in something? Just put it in a nice low cap meme. No, not financial advice. Just try and get it to 1,000. Yeah, DTR is horrible, man. Michael Penix, I don't know. He barely played. It's hard to say. He barely played this past year. I mean, this is the state of the market right now. Let's be honest, it was really the Trump coin that ruined it. J Pod, what's up, man? Guys, I'll shout out my Discord. Look at the pinned comment. You can join my Discord. The link is there. I'm not even gonna give you a shout out. Who do you want to be the Republican nominee in 28? Hulk Hogan, honestly. The Hulkamania. How's it like living in New Hampshire? I live in Rhode Island now, actually. Is there any merit to the Trump coin? Just go watch my videos, man. I would not invest into it now. Going with Cam Ward or Shador? Yeah, I would say Cam Ward, honestly, because Shador is a whole price. He got Dion and everything. You don't want that. You do not want that. Do I bet on FanDuel or DraftKings? No. Like the thing is with betting on it's that's a waste of money, man. Betting on sports. I would say save yourself some time. Don't waste your hard-earned money betting like that. It's crap. I mean, I remember I won when I was younger. I bet I won like a $3,000 parlay, and then I ended up losing it. Of course, none of your business. What's up, man? How much can you bench? I told you like 305 when I was at my peak. Is like 315. Do you think Chill Guy can go back to all time highs? Well, obviously, because it's gonna be the bull run. Did I see Zuckerberg checking out Bezos' girlfriend? Yeah, I saw that. I think everyone saw that. NFL 2K5, I used to have that game when I was younger. That was a great game. Really was a great game. How long do you think it'll take Trump to end the Ukraine conflict? Like 3 to 6 months. You wonder if Trump envisioned his coin being the new Bitcoin. Yeah, I know. I think there might be more to it, to where Trump probably wants to make it like a reserve or something, because they're trying to do that with Doge right now. Dogecoin, I'm talking about. Sleeper build. Yeah, you got a sleeper build. Any stocks that I think are gonna moon? Stocks, I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know about stocks that are gonna moon. Honestly, man. What even is mooning in the stock market at 10x? I mean, Nvidia did do a crazy gain. Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, I lightly played it. It is a really open. I like open world games like GTA and Red Dead Redemption. The View was trying to say that Trump and conservatives are more godless than them. Well, yeah, they're atheists. They're fucking retards. They don't believe in anything. So I mean, but this is what they want. They want you to get angry. Is Trump gonna stop tax on overtime? Well, that's what he said in his campaign promise. We'll see if he holds to it. Will Fetterman switch parties? Possibly. I mean, liberals already hate him. Zuck was drooling. I know it's all fake too. It's the woman's plastic, and Zuck is like can't control himself. Brett Venable is getting fired. Yeah, I mean, Oklahoma needs to have a good season next year. They certainly need to have a good season. What memes are AI will 1000x? 1000x is tough. You got to be looking for coins that are like. You got to be looking for coins that are really low. Oh, this was the Trump meta. Look at this. This is what Trump did to these coins. I mean, he destroyed them. Yeah, Trump destroyed the Ethereum Trump. It's sad what happened. What do you think, Polymarket? Yeah, let's take a look at Polymarket. That's Trump week 1. Imposed tariffs before March. Yeah, so this is interesting. If this, I mean, he said possibly at February 1st. Have you seen drones or aliens? Not where I'm at. Fetterman's fit. Yeah, he's got to put some clothes on. That's a terrible fit. It's just disrespectful. Lesson to investors: stay away from coins tied to personalities. I mean, it's just any celebrity coin is like, the problem is those people don't even like crypto and they make a coin of themselves. It's already fucked up from the beginning. They don't care about the coin, they don't care about the community. They're just, so why would the coin be successful? These are people coming outside trying to make money because they realize how crazy crypto is. And I mean, Trump is doing it as well. I mean, you could say Trump knows a little bit more, but I don't really know if Trump even knows what is really happening with his coin, honestly. Yeah, there's going to be a Cuban meme coin because he's obsessed with himself and he thinks he's going to save the world by creating a meme coin and then dumping on everyone to cut the federal deficit. It's a joke. Would you move to Utah? I mean, I don't mind. I would go to visit Utah probably, but I don't think I'd live in Utah, man. I can't be in that time zone. That's a mountain time zone, I think. Trump needs to mention Mog. Remember that died out, didn't it? That's unfortunate what happened to Mog. Let's see if Greenland acquire Greenland in 2025. Yeah, I just make Greenland great again act pass this house before. Oh, we need this, dude. We need this to happen. Oh, we need this to happen, please. Please. For the coin. Do you like animal coins? I used to be in animal coins more so, but there's just so many of them. It's hard. I really I don't invest in a ton of animal coins anymore, honestly, man. Progressives want Jon Stewart. I know. That's why I said it wouldn't surprise me if Jon Stewart. I don't know if he wants to do it, but they want their own version of Trump, and that's what that is. What happened with the Hawk Tuah coin? It was horribly manipulated at launch. That's by Haley Welch and all, mainly I think people that actually knew about crypto and that they were the ones that basically there'll be a team of people who they approach the celebrity, then they say we're gonna launch this, it's gonna make everyone money and stuff, and it's just not. It's just not. Bills or Chiefs? Bills. Yeah, Cuban releasing them. I wonder if there even is this. Honestly, there probably is something on Cuban. Wow, Cuban. This dude's a clown. Yep. It's not as lucrative. You'd be so much better at stocks. You have not bad instinct crypto. It's just what do you mean crypto is cringy? I don't. Why do liberals despise white people? Well, they are racist against white people. That is true. You're right. It's because they have a lot of self hate and they think they need to give something up. They have internalized self hate that they then pass off to conservatives, unfortunately. You like Mr. Beast? I think Mr. Beast is also just he's obsessed with power. You can tell he's already said he wants to be president. He wants to buy TikTok because he's obsessed with being in the news. He's just and look, the thing with him trying to cancel him or whatever, I thought that was bullshit. Honestly, I don't even. It's like I don't even know what he did, but he is upset. You can tell he's obsessed with power, and when you have people like that, it becomes a problem. My crypto plays are good instincts. Well, yeah, you want to know something? I think the Dark Maga was probably the best example of that. I mean, you'll never see anything like that again with Dark Maga. It's nauseating. I would be in just a retirement position, honestly, with Dark Maga. I mean, all I really needed was like a 300 or a 400 million market cap. I didn't even need it to go to a billion. And I thought it was going to happen, honestly, with the meta and everything like that. But it didn't even break like 20 million, which is just crazy. Mr. Beast coin, yeah, that was another fake thing, I think. Mr. Beast didn't launch a coin. Liberals are not racist. MAGA people. Well, no, liberals are racist against white people. That's what I just say now at this point. It's just, I don't know. To say liberals are racist against white people, who cares? Did you see Michelle Obama wasn't at the inauguration? Yeah, it's looking like a divorce possibly with those two. Did I lose money on Dark Maga? Not really. I mean, it didn't move. I bought it when it was pretty low and I sold it when it was low, unfortunately. It's annoying. I mean, the coin didn't move. I mean, it did move, but I guess I should have sold it when it was at 20 million, but I thought it would have went higher than that. I mean, if you look at its chart, it's linear for like 5 months. Yeah, the Obama divorce, you're right, it would be on here. Man, it's at 18%. The word racist is watered down these days. Well, it's been watered down for years now. Thoughts on Lunchley? I don't really care one way or another, honestly. They just want to make money. So it was a bunch of influencers launch some thing, market it to kids who watch their content. That's basically it. I mean, it's just crackers and cheese and have a little cheese and stuff. You know those things when you're younger, you get little circle crackers and stuff. I never understood the function of crackers really. I don't get it. You can't just have crackers. I mean, it's not something that you can eat because it just makes you thirsty. Crackers are like they're maybe in soup. Soup they'd be all right. You put them in soup, but it's like just those crackers. What is the function? Maybe when you're sick, I guess. Yeah, Lunchables, that's the other thing, right? They're going against Lunchables. Why are there Muslim grifters in right wing Twitter? Well, I mean, you'll find all type of grifters, man. At this point, it's oversaturated. It's you eat it with cheese, yeah, but then it's like it just doesn't make sense. You ate a whole sleeve of Ritz crackers. Oh, bad. Your mouth is gonna need a freaking bath after that. Is Trump a dictator, Hitler, or fascist? Well, you understand that Trump is Hitler 2.0. That's why Elon had to salute him You understand that. I mean, I was watching The View today. They told me that, so I believe it. I mean, it's why do you think Elon was saluting him, man? Put two and two together. You like Rubio? Not particularly. Well, we'll see what Rubio does. uh, DeSantis could have agreed to VP. Yeah, he could have, but he ran against Trump. Then Trump was never going to pick him after that. You don't eat the whole sleeve. You give four of them to your dog. That's animal cruelty, bro. You giving your poor dog these. The dog is going to be very thirsty. Yeah, that's actually a good thing to look up. That MVP race. It might be 50-50. Oh, it's Lamar 62-37. Yeah, I mean it's not surprising. I mean, it's pretty close. Genghis Khan, what's up? Trump AI coin. Is there a main AI coin for Trump? Uh, what is it just called? Trump AI? I Trump. I robot. I Trump. $1 billion money grab for Cuban is what it'll turn into. Well, no, it's actually worse than that because Cuban's going to have this pompous arrogance like he saved something because he wants to put the money into relieving the national debt that he makes off of it. So Cuban's even going more arrogant and pompous, and it's just not good. Boy, this Trump coin is tanking. Well, the Trump coin is gone, and it's taken the market with it, and it's already taken the market with it. You went to Taco Bell? Yeah, dude, I maybe went to Taco Bell once in my life, honestly. Maybe like 3 years ago once. You want to bet me $100? No, I like Jokic, honestly. Yeah, I'm a fan of Jokic. I'm a fan of Jokic and Josh Allen. Let's just say that. What is going on with the Stargate stuff? It's always something. It's always see. This is the thing. It's like there's always just problems with everything, and when you get into these situations with Twitter, every time something gets announced, there's 50 problems. People start saying how horrible it is, and look, that's fine. People can investigate it. That's great, but it's just tiring, man. Like seriously, there's always got to be a fucking problem with everything nowadays. And maybe that's just because I'm in the space more and I see it, but it's like there's always an issue with every little thing that gets announced. There's got to be 40 fucking investigations, and that's fine. Maybe there should be. Maybe I'm not built for it. I'm just fucking tired of it. What do you think about the JFK files being unclassified? Did that just happen right now? Because they said it was going to happen, and from what I've seen, it hasn't happened yet. By the time you see most of these coins, it's too late. Then you're telling, yeah, no, 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 no. This is what I would say, guys. just never invest into new meme coins. New meme coins meaning like within the last few weeks they've launched. If a meme coin is like 4 or 5 months old, then that's fine to invest into, I would say. The problem is these new meme coins, you'll just get crushed. You'll get crushed. Here's a Stargate AI. What the fuck? Yeah, this thing dumped already. This thing had a dump. What do you think about Trump coins? I'm the only one I'm in right now is DJT 4700, which just dumped because of Trump, honestly, because he launched a coin and it dumped it. I mean, that's what it is. Wait, hold on. $331K. It just got destroyed. Yeah, Greenland and Trump. Greenland and DJT are the only ones I'm in. I'm not in Dark Maga. I never even invested in any of these other ones. I did invest in Make America Healthy Again, but then I sold it off. And it tanked as well, Make America Healthy Again. Because it went up to around 2.5 million. Is there any update on the Browns stadium? Not really. No, there's really not an update. I think they're going to go ahead forward with it. The Browns officially bought the land, and it just makes sense for them to do a dome. Although I don't really like the look of the stadium, honestly. It's just the way they had to build it into the ground. It's kind of limits the potential of the design. I think it's annoying. And it kind of looks like cheap, honestly. Trump said he would release the JFK and Epstein files. I know. He said that yeah, he did say that on day one. You're right. But I mean, if he does it on day three, it's fine, honestly. But he's just got to do it. I should make a coin. Career suicide. I mean, dude, this is just the typical like liberal, milk toast liberal. Update on drones, UFOs. Yeah, he's gonna have to give an update on that. He said he was going to. He said, "Susan, get me the update. I'm gonna release it." It's like, all right, man. Is Pepe a good coin? It's really high market cap, man. Yeah, I think my chat disconnected for a second. What do I think of Trump's coins? They're terrible for crypto, and at least right now, they're sucking all the fucking volume out of my coins. You're trolling me, man. Come on. What app is that? Well, this is not an app. I'm on a PC. What I was using was a Gecko Terminal. What's my outlook on humanity for the next 20 years? AI and outer space. I don't know. I think the general thought is that humanity will in some form cease to not in the next 20 years, but eventually we'll either transform into something else or blow ourselves up. Innovation will kill humanity. It's funny to think about, but it is true. Innovation will kill us one way or another. But in the next 20 years, I mean, they'll get to Mars. the AI stuff, it's really hard to know with AI just how advanced it will be because we have nothing to scale it against it. I mean, I will say like you look at where we are now versus like 2004 or 2005, I guess 20 years. Like it's crazy how much we've advanced in terms of just the smartphone age and everything like that. Like it just seems like so much is. So I'm guessing there's gonna be like an introduction of home robots. That's probably what it's gonna be. And the other thing that I think is probably going to be really bad for just humanity in general and probably going to create a lot of depression and just is it's going to be the virtual reality when they get that good because it's just all going to be virtual reality stuff you can do in VR is going to be so much better than just normal life and it's going to create such a horrible relationship for humans with just other humans, in real life. It's already getting to that point honestly without it. We need a Canada 51st state. Yeah, there is one, but it's not going to happen with Canada. That's why I wouldn't buy that. John McAfee, um, meme coin is at 38 million. It's probably correct. I mean, it's. I wouldn't buy it if it's brand new. It's probably they probably own most of the supply. They're going to dump it at some point. You just can't trust these things, man. Make a video talking about Martian exploration done by the CIA as part of Stargate project. It is a real story. It would blow your mind. Really, with the Trump administration, they're doing that. Yeah, but this Trump coin is in pre-sale right now. I was gonna buy some, but then I was like, World Liberty Financial, their coin, it's raising more. I mean, it's gonna open with a crazy market cap. Am I depressed or is that just her name? Well, I would say mainly it's just my name, honestly. Fun things to do in Ohio. I mean, it depends what city you live in, honestly. Do I trust Sam Altman? You can't trust him. You can't trust any of these rich people, man. It's come on. But I mean, what say do I have in any of this on who gets this power and stuff? It's like where's Ashton Genty? Probably middle first round, I would say for Genty. Trump is the Don, but he messed up the crypto markets. Trump memes. Yeah, well, the Trump memes are fucked. He completely messed those up. I don't know. The crypto market is also a bit wonked at this point. I mean, I think some of that is sell the news with Trump coming in. Like it probably would have done it anyways without his coin, but his coin just made it worse. Some of it's sell the news, but also his coin made it worse. That's what I would say about it, honestly. What is Benny Johnson going to do when Trump leaves office? Probably just, promote Vance, I would say. Will politics be boring again after Trump leaves? Yeah, I think we kind of get a taste. They probably will be a lot more boring. You came back to crypto at at a terrible time. Did you just get in? Yeah, if you got in like a week ago, you came back at a bad time for sure because it's tanked. Do you think the U.S. will come for Trump after he gets out? Well, he could just pardon himself or have Vance pardon him. I mean, I don't think he's going to deal with any of that. I mean, the shit that he had to deal with, when he was running in the Republican primaries was bad enough. I don't think he's going to allow himself to be exposed to that again. And honestly, I think I mean, I'm sure liberals would love to. For liberals, I think the number one goal is to get Trump. It's really not to help the country. It's just an obsession. Someone exciting has to come around, probably another outsider. I mean, yeah, but what do you mean to usurp to go in over Vance? I don't know. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this live stream. I did normally I do 2 hours, but I do have my Discord linked if you want to join my Discord. My Discord's linked at the pinned at the top. He pardoned everyone in his family but himself. Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, at that point, it's like it already looks bad. Might as well just pardon yourself. But I don't think Trump's going to go after him. Although, I don't know, man. They went after Trump, so he might want to return the favor. But it is a horrible precedent to set to pardon yourself. So, all right, guys, I'll be seeing you.